AITA for seeking a little excitement. After 9 years of perfect marriage, I still don't really get why Jack got so angry. It just seems like such an overreaction. Even now, looking back at everything. We were married for 9 years, and honestly, it was great for most of it. We had the two kids, little Mia and Tom, who were the absolute lights of our lives. We lived in that beautiful house in DC, the one with the big garden and the perfect kitchen. And Jack, he's always been good with money, so we never wanted for anything. Seriously, by all accounts, it was a successful marriage. People would tell us all the time how lucky we were. But, I don't know, it just got a bit boring, predictable. Every day was the same routine. Wake up, get the kids ready for school, wave Jack off to his fancy office in the city. Then it was my day of errands, maybe a coffee with a friend, picking up the kids, making dinner, watching a bit of TV with Jack before we both drifted off to sleep. It was like living on a perfectly paved, slightly downhill road. Smooth, easy, but utterly devoid of any unexpected turns or bumps. I started going to the gym just to have something for myself, Something that was mine. A little escape from the comfortable monotony. And that's where I met Josh. He was just so different. Younger, yes, maybe 5 or 6 years, but it wasn't just his age. It was his energy. He had that kind of wild, untamed spark in his eyes. Muscles, sure, he was incredibly fit, but it was more than just the physical. It was the way he talked about his adventures, his spontaneous trips to surf in Portugal, his crazy stories from backpacking through South America. He spoke with such passion, such freedom. It was everything that my life wasn't anymore, and it was intoxicating. I felt like I was almost falling for him the moment we started talking, even before anything really happened. He just made me feel alive again, like the person I used to be before life got so neat and tidy. We started with coffee, just innocent enough. Just a friendly chat, I told myself, a little thrill running through me even as I said it. But the coffee turned into another, and then another. His stories were so captivating, so full of the kind of chaos and joy that had been missing from my world. And then, one afternoon, Jack was at work, and Josh suggested we go back to his place. It wasn't planned, not really, but he had this cheeky grin and the sun was streaming through the window and I just went. It just happened. It was impulsive, exhilarating, and for the first time in a long time, I felt like I was truly making a choice for myself. Consequences be damned. After that, we started messaging a lot. Just silly things at first, then more. Inside jokes, flirtatious comments, then increasingly explicit messages. It was thrilling, a secret just for me. Something to look forward to every single day. My heart would pound every time my phone vibrated, hoping it was him. It was like I had this whole other life, this vibrant, exciting existence, completely separate from the one I shared with Jack. I felt like I was finally getting my own adventure, the one I hadn't realized I was so desperately craving. I guess it all came crashing down when Jack found my phone. I must have left it out on the kitchen counter after the kids were in bed, completely forgetting to put it away. He saw the messages, the really explicit ones, the ones I'd sent just that afternoon. And that was it. He just exploded. His face went from his usual calm, collected expression to something I'd never seen before. A mixture of shock, betrayal, and pure, unadulterated rage. He yelled. He slammed his fist on the table. He called me names I won't repeat. It was like the perfect, predictable world he'd built for us had shattered in his hands. And now, well, now we're divorced. He moved out of the house, and I was sure I'd get to keep it, especially with the kids. But then his lawyers brought up that prenup, the one I barely remember signing all those years ago. Just a formality, I thought at the time. Apparently, it stipulated that in the event of infidelity, I'd forfeit my claim to the house. So now I'm here in a smaller apartment,